Hi kids, in today's video we are going to start lesson number 1, which is about fair dealing of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. In this lesson, after completing it, you will be able to identify a topic sentence, analyze paragraph, demonstrate use of common and proper nouns, regular and irregular verbs to be used, simple past tense, and how to use dictionary. So, before we start reading, which is called pre-reading, we'll be looking for what is fair dealing and what are characteristics of a fair leader. Let's look at the text. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, was always fair and honest in his dealing with other people even before his nabuwat. He was known as the truthful and the trustworthy. In his young age, he became a trader. He traded with other people's money with great care and was very successful. The people of Makkah were very much impressed by his trading skills and fair dealing. So, because this is the reason that Prophet, peace be upon him, was given the titles of Sadiq and Amin. They had complete trust in him. It was his honesty and fair dealing in business that impressed Hazrat Khadija. She first entrusted her enterprise to him and later married him. All the people who had done business dealing with him before his nabuwat had always praised his honesty and fair dealing. So, when we look at this box, it says, what impressed the people of Makkah about Rasul? People were impressed by Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him's fair dealings and trade. The Rasul, peace be upon him, gave great importance to fair dealing in business throughout his life and set himself as a role model for the whole world. Many incidents can be quoted from his life to show how just and fair he was in his business dealing with other people. Once the Rasul, peace be upon him, borrowed a camel from someone and returned a better one. Then he, peace be upon him, said, the best people are those who pay off their debts joyfully. This has been referred to as in Sahih Muslim. The Rasul, peace be upon him, always instructed his companions to be fair in business dealing in their practical life. Hazrat Abu Sa'id Raziallahu Ta'ala Anha reported the Rasul, peace be upon him, as saying, the truthful and trustworthy merchant is associated with Anbiya, the upright, and the martyrs. This has been referred to as in Ibn Majah. So when being asked what is the status of trustful and trustworthy merchant, we can easily quote this, that it is the status of Anbiya, uprights, and martyrs, as has been referred in Ibn Majah. The Rasul, peace be upon him, also advised his companions to avoid doubtful things in business dealing. Hazrat Noman bin Bashir Raziallahu Ta'ala Anha reported the Rasul, peace be upon him, as saying, what is lawful is clear and what is unlawful is also clear. But between them are certain doubtful things which many people do not recognize. He who guards against doubtful things keeps his religion and his honor blameless, but he who fails into doubtful things falls into what is unlawful. This has been referred to as being in Tirmizi. Hazrat Jabir Raziallahu Ta'ala Anhu reported the Rasul, peace be upon him, as saying, Allah shows mercy to the man who is kind when he sells, when he buys, and when he makes a claim. The companions of the Rasul, peace be upon him, acted upon his teachings and following his golden examples in business dealings, laid the foundation of a pious welfare society. So, after completion of this text reading, we can easily say that much emphasis has been put on fair dealings in business and trade. We should be very fair and honest while we are selling something, when we are buying something, and when we are going to make a claim. So this is the best teachings of Islam that allows us or associates us with these three qualities to be a bestseller, buyer, and a best person who claims. Let's have a look at the vocabulary. Business, famous, friends, incidents, trustworthy. And the meaning and context given here are occupation, trade, industry for business, for famous, prominent, well-known, renowned, for friends, companions, helpers, groups, for incidents, happenings, events, circumstances, for trustworthy, loyal, responsible, and reliable. So we have some comprehension questions. What made the Rasul, peace be upon him, famous even before his Nabuwat? His fairness and just dealings in business and trade. Why did Hazrat Khadija decided to marry Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him? Because she entrusted her enterprise first and then she found him so trustworthy and trustful. Why did the Rasul instruct his companions to be fair in business dealing? Because this is the key to success and the path towards Jannah. What is the impact of avoiding doubtful things in business dealing? That we remain clear of what is to be done and what is not to be done. How can we be honest and fair in our dealing? By following the path that has been guided to us by the Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. Let's have a look at some blanks. In his young age, he became a trader. The people of Makkah were much impressed by his trading fairness. The truthful and trustworthy merchant is associated with the Anbiya, the uprights, and the martyrs. So, this lesson number 1 is all about the fair dealings of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him, and which guided us or the whole ummah how to remain just and fair in all the business trades and dealings. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with some more. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye.